common, inconspicuous plant that pokes up from a bulb in late winter or early spring is soaproot, also known as a wavy-leafed soap plant. There's a poisonous look-alike that comes up around the same time, the star lily. But there's an easy way to tell them apart even before they flower. Star lilies have straight leaves. Soaproot has wavy leaves, and many, many uses.
The reason why it's called soaproot is that it makes a natural soap. When it gets wet, it will lather. The soaproot, it would be pounded down and mixed with water to make a sap or a glue that would make the handle of the soaproot brush. So you take the fibers, you separate those, make them nice and uniform for the brush itself, and then after that the glue wraps around the fibers, and then that creates the soaproot brush after it hardens. And also the soaproot, it can be eaten. It has a taste similar to sweet potatoes. The leaves can be steamed and eaten as well. Olshe Rawin, beautiful soaproots.
It's got a white flower, which is quite beautiful and fragrant. The problem is you never get to see it, unless you come by very late in the day. It opens up about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. It's open all night, and then it closes tight in the morning. In fact, the scientific name, Polmeridianum, post-meridian, blooming.
Soaproot's genus name, Chlorogalum, translates to green milk, and its leaves are full of a beautiful green juice worthy of a watercolor. You shouldn't disturb soaproot or any other plants in Mount Diablo State Park, but you can have fun imagining how you might use it in a survival situation. Naturalist Ken LAVIN calls soaproot the grocery store plant.
What I always tell folks, especially children, if they are really lost, first thing you do is hunt out soap plant. You want to find a stick and dig out the bulb from underground. First thing you do is very, very carefully peel off the fibers. Don't throw them away. Set them aside and save them. You're left with a bulb that kind of looks like an onion or a potato, and that's actually kind of what it tastes like. But if you can find a fire and cook it, well, you've got something to eat. You may be lost, but you've got something to eat. Some of the bulbs you'll want to start to peel, and as you're peeling, there's a white juice in the bulb. If you can find some water nearby, you can actually lather that juice up, just like a soap. So you'd be lost, but you'd be clean. But if you're going to wash your hair, you want to rinse it out really, really carefully, because once that soap dries, it turns into a glue. And of course, if you didn't get out of your hair, you'd be looking like Bigfoot and you never would get rescued. Not only is that juice good for a glue and for soap, it's also good for poison oak, which you're likely to have gotten if you're lost. Just rub it on the rash, just like calamine lotion. It's supposed to help with the itching. If you got tired of eating the soap plant bulb itself, you take a few of those bulbs, mash them up, take them over to a creek, toss them in. It stupefies the fish. They come floating up to the surface, so you can have a fish dinner. So that's our soap plant.